Hello, all. I'm joined by Steph Trethui. She's the founder and CEO of Motherland Australia, and she is living best life. Look at her. Look at her go.
In my glamorous office. Welcome.
Steph, I'm very excited to talk to you because I want to just drill down into Motherland Australia. Give me the lowdown. What is Motherland Australia? How did it come about? Why do you exist? And why should people know about what you're doing?
Yeah, so Motherland is a national charity, and I suppose we exist to support rural mums around Australia who are isolated. It could be geographically or socially. And really, the whole reason Motherland exists is because I fell in love with a farmer and left the city, moved to the country, and felt incredibly alone as a new mum with a 6-month-old baby, and realised there wasn't a platform giving a voice to rural women or rural mothers specifically. And so that's where Motherland started as a podcast, and then it's grown from there. So I had my second baby, Evie. I had two under two in the middle of the pandemic, and I realised I didn't have access to a mother's group. So many rural women don't. And that's when we launched Motherland Village, Australia's first online rural mothers group program. And now we're going into the event space. So we're really at a point in time where it's grown from like this tiny little side project into something I'm really proud of. And we need that support to keep growing the charity so we can reach more rural women.
That's so cool. So, talk to me about you live on a farm. So, talk me through what the actual setup of the organisation is. I'm assuming there's like a big high rise like office and
Yeah. In my little ivory tower. All remote. So Motherland started with just me. And then just over a year ago, we brought on a community coordinator, Kate, who works a day a week. She is a rural mother as well, based in New South Wales on a property. We've also got our Queensland ambassador, Alice, who's based just out of Gundy. She's a rural mum. It's obviously remote work, very much a startup. We've got our little WhatsApp group that we talk in daily, and we're kind of building the bike as we ride it. So, yeah, it's all systems go.
yeah, cool. So, what sort of stuff are you using? Like, what remote work tools are you guys using other than we've got WhatsApp happening for your sort of day to day things? But are you using project management software? Are you using a CRM? Like, what's all that back
Yeah.
end of things looking like?
Yeah, so Google Drive is really the hub of where everything lives and all our work and projects and media and collateral. We use Flowdesk, so for our EDMs and managing our community. The Motherland Village program, the mums who come through the program, we manage their comms through Flowdesk. We're actually looking at building a couple of other platforms this year, some exciting projects, which is part of this role and part of like getting more people to support us, is because we've got a lot of things in the pipeline and just need that extra support to grow our team and have that extra grunt.
Yeah, that's so cool. And is there a tool that you guys could not live without? Is there one of those that you guys are like, oh my gosh, this is like literally where we live constantly?
Probably Google Drive. Super simple. Like nothing we do is complex. It's very simple. I probably would argue I couldn't live with WhatsApp because our team is always on there, just leaving voice notes. If we've got an idea for something, we communicate all the time and really, in a flexible way. Like we've all got young kids and that's tricky, and we all, do different things and work on the farm as well. So, so really comms, like we're a small, I guess, marketing is a big part of what we do. So having good communicators and people passionate about Motherland is, the most important.
So talk me through, what do boundaries look like at Motherland?
It's actually a great question because, part of what I really need and what we need is a little bit of structure. And so I'm the only full-timer at Motherland. Kate is a day a week. Alice works on a casual basis facilitating our Motherland Village program. And so this role is 3 days a week. And so I'm actually really excited to have some boundaries and to have, this person's going to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever it is. And for me to have that team member who I can contact in work hours and get stuff done on their allocated days. So I'm actually really excited to grow the team that has some more boundaries and structures in place.
So good. So good. Thanks for joining us, Steph. So it was a treat to hear about the back end of things in Motherland.
Thanks for having me, Jo.